News 2 is your local election headquarters. Early voting begins today, and we are now less than a week away from the runoff election day. We are keeping you informed. 4 candidates are still in the race for South Carolina's 1st congressional district. 2 Republicans and 2 Democrats fighting for the chance to advance to the general election. This week, we're sitting down with them all, talking about their platforms as voters prepare to head to the polls. Yesterday, I had the chance to talk to Democrat Mac Deford, a U.S. Coast Guard veteran and low-country attorney. He says he's hoping to attract voters from both sides of the aisle. He promises to represent all low-country constituents if elected.
Independents will decide the outcome of this election. I think that at the end of the day, independents are not concerned or they're much less concerned with party labels. They want to see what's your platform and are you going to actually fight for me? And so I think that when you have the Republican candidate saying that they want to fight for Donald Trump and for the MAGA agenda, I think they're realizing that the MAGA agenda is not helping us here in the Low Country, and they see my platform and that I'm focused on helping them and addressing the issues here, and I actually have a track record of getting things done here. As General Counsel for Hilton Head, I helped lead their first workforce housing project that's currently being built right now. When FEMA didn't want to pay millions of dollars in critical beach renourishment funds, I took them to arbitration and got them to pay every single penny that they owed. So I'm not afraid to go up against the federal government if I have to, and I'm not afraid to do the right thing for the people of this district. At the end of the day, once I'm elected, I will always vote in the best interest of the people here in this district, even if it costs me the seat.
Now, I also had a chance to sit down with Deford's opponent in the Democratic runoff, Nancy Lacore. She is a retired 3-star Navy Rear Admiral. She says she will use her prior experience in Washington to get things done. 2 of her top priorities, the environment and affordability.
Again and again, up and down this district, it really does come back to affordability and then protecting this area. And by that, we could say, the flood mitigation, the coastal resiliency, protecting it from the data centers, all of that encompassed into one thing is something that I hear regardless of where people are in the district.
And let's say you do win, you win the runoff and you're the Democratic representative or the Democratic candidate in November. How do you win the race in November?
Yeah, I think it's continuing to do what I'm doing and just to highlight the fact that people are suffering right now and the GOP has been in charge of everything. So we can offer something different. I can offer something different. And I've got the experience that I've already talked about, kind of operating, sort of between parties and just getting stuff done. I am the only candidate on either ticket that has that federal level experience that has already worked with Congress. And I've been very successful in securing funding and making policy change, to help the Navy. And that's exactly what I will do for the 1st District.
And you can catch Deford and Lacore's full interviews, both about a half-hour long each. So we go very in-depth. Those air at 9 and 9:30 this morning, respectively, on our WCBD Plus app. Also, tune in to News 2 at 5:30 today for our conversations with Republican 1st Congressional District candidates, State Representative Mark Smith and Jenny Costa Honeycutt.